Hello and welcome to a special segment, guest starring Daniel, called Week 17 Playoffs Super Bowl Prediction Show. Say hi to the folks, Daniel.
Peyton Manning.
Alright, let's get started.
Hold on a second, Ruben. If we're going to do this, we're going to do this right. So I bought you a little gift for today's show. Now we can get started.
Alright, and these are our Week 17 predictions. We have the Colts at the Titans, and the Colts will take it.
Hold on a second, Ruben. You're missing something here. The Colts ain't got nothing to play for. They're locked in at the 4 seed. Can't go any lower, can't go any higher. That's why the Titans take this one. I got the Titans. Peyton Manning.
Next up, we have the Lions at the Packers, and despite both teams actually playing well, I'm going to go with the Lions.
Hold on a second, Ruben. You're wrong here too. You're forgetting one thing. The Packers, they got Aaron Rodgers. Lions got no chance. It's in Lambeau. I got the Pack. Peyton Manning.
Next up, we have the Jaguars at the Texans, and I'll take the Texans.
Finally, Ruben, we agree. I got the Texans too. Jaguars got no shot because the Texans need the win and some help to get in the playoffs. Texans all the way. J.J. Watt. Peyton Manning.
Next up, we have the Chargers at the Chiefs, and I like the Chargers' chances.
Hold on a second, Ruben. I'm going to put up a stop sign at your intersection of nonsense. The Chiefs got this one. Jamal Charles all day. Peyton Manning.
Next up, we have the Bears at the Vikings, and despite both teams really taking a beating this season, I'm going to go with the Vikings.
Great minds think alike, Ruben. I got the Vikings as well. Teddy Two Gloves is the man. Vikes all day. Peyton Manning.
Next up, we have the Panthers at the Falcons, and one of these two teams will be the head of the NFC South, and I think it'll be the Falcons.
Falcons soar high. You're right again, Ruben. Falcons. Amen.
Next up, we have the Browns at the Ravens, and I'm going to go with the Ravens.
It doesn't matter who's quarterback in the Browns, Ruben. It doesn't matter if it's Johnny Football, Johnny Manziel, Brian Hoyer, Tim Couch, Kozar. It doesn't matter. Ravens got this one. Ravens soar high. Peyton Manning.
Next up, we have the Cowboys at the Redskins, and despite the Cowboys being number one in the NFC East, they will sit their starters and they will still win.
Ruben, can you remind me, what month is it?
December.
Exactly, December. This is when the Cowboys choke. They got a lot on the line, and they ain't going to do it once again. RG3 and the Redskins run all over them. Redskins. Payback.
Next up, we have the Jets at the Dolphins, and I like the Dolphins' chances.
Me as well, Ruben. It doesn't matter who's quarterbacking for the Jets. Whether it's Michael Vick or Geno Smith, they are both garbage. I got the Dolphins to swim all over the Jets. Peyton Manning.
Next up, we have the Bills at the Patriots, and despite the Patriots have everything locked up, they will sit their starters, and I believe they will still win.
You're wrong again, Ruben. What's going to happen? Bill Belichick's going to sit everybody. They're going to rest up because they didn't got to play for nothing. The Bills walk in and try to top off their season with the win. It's the Bills. Peyton Manning.
Next up are the Eagles at the Giants, and lately the Eagles, they've been on a losing streak, while the Giants haven't won the last few games. So I'm going to go with the Giants winning the last game of the season.
I agree with you 100%, Ruben. The Giants got this one because Eli Manning to Beckham is money, which means you can take this win to the bank. Peyton Manning.
Next up, we have the Bengals at the Steelers, and despite the Bengals being the Broncos this week, I don't think they'll beat the combination of Roethlisberger and Brown. So Steelers.
That Bengals win last night, Ruben, was a fluke. They ain't gonna go into Pittsburgh and beat Big Ben. The clock's ticking on the Bengals. I got the Steelers. Peyton Manning.
Next up, we have the Saints at the Bucks, and whether they're home or away, the Saints just can't win. So I'll go with the Bucks.
I agree with you once again, Ruben. The Buccaneers are going to try to put a stamp on their season by beating the Saints when they come into Tampa. That means the Buccaneers are going to sink the Saints ship. Peyton Manning.
Next up, we have the Cardinals at the 49ers, and lately the 49ers have just been embarrassed, so I really think they're going to lose this one. So home team loses, Cardinals win.
Hold your horses there, Ruben. I know that Colin Kaepernick's trash and Jim Harbaugh's trash and that defense is trash. But this time around, that trash gets recycled and the Niners come out with the win. I got the Niners. Peyton Manning.
Next up, we have the Rams at the Seahawks, and the Rams lost earlier this season, so I expect them to lose again.
The Hawks need this one. Without home field advantage, they ain't going to no kind of Super Bowl or even winning the first round of the playoffs. They need home field. They're putting all their chips on the table. They're going to win this one. Hawks all the way. Peyton Manning.
And finally, we have the Raiders at the Broncos. And
Hold on, Ruben. Let me take this one. The Raiders got no shot. Peyton Manning's locking up the first round bye because that last night that game was a fluke. It's Peyton Manning on the Broncos, 100%. Big win for the Broncos. Let's go, Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning.